Hey guys, I'm once again trying something new on my channel here, and first off is our weapons review. I just got out of freshly seeing Weapons, and it is a new horror film directed by Cregger, the director of 2022's Barbarian, and if you've seen Barbarian, well, you know what kind of film you could be in for. I'm super surprised to say that it's far apart from that category of horror though. Not that I didn't like Barbarian, at the time the hype for that film was kind of intense, so when I saw it, I thought I'd be disappointed, and I wasn't. It kept me thinking throughout the whole film, and it didn't leave me too many questions by the end, and that's the kind of horror I like. Not too many questions by the end. Weapons leaves questions, but not in a bad way. By the end of this film, I was so satisfied that I didn't have to go and do an entire research essay on Google to figure out crazy cults or religions or actually what the hell happened and why. I'm looking at Hereditary. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Anyway, come at me, horror fiends, I'm just not as versed in some things like that, especially when people call them masterpieces and I have to watch them 3 times to figure it out. This wasn't for me. So, the spoiler-free premise for Weapons. When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, 2:17 a.m., a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. I'm not going into spoilers for this film. You need to avoid them. You need to stay off socials until you see the film for yourself. Make up your own mind. Suffice to say, the cast in this film is all outstanding, including the wonderful Julia Garner, whom I only just saw in Wolfman not long ago at the Sydney premiere. Josh Brolin gives a decent performance as a grieving dad with little screen time I felt that he did have. Benedict Wong as a principal at the school, and Han Solo himself, Alden Ehrenreich, I'm pretty sure I said that right, as a town cop, and the standout, Cary Christopher, the young kid who plays Alex. We'll also see him soon in Spider-Man Noir, which I am very excited to see, but that kid is just outstanding the whole film. He's brilliant, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Look, this is a short and sweet review here, as I want to keep all my reviews going forward, but especially this film, as it's a mystery, and it's the mystery that drives it. The horror when it happens is gory and shocking, but this film drives like a thriller for most of the film's 2 hours and 8 minutes. It never ever feels like it's overstepping its welcome. The cinematography done by Larkin Seiple, I hope I said that right as well, of Everything Everywhere All at Once and Spider-Man Far From Home is on point. The way the camera weaves in and out from the side of the screen and straight to behind the character, it really feels fresh, exciting. It's like as if we're right there next to them. It's on another level. The music is cold and numbing and hits the right beats at the right time as well. It's surprising to see that director Cregger is actually also part of the music making, along with Ryan and Hayes Holladay, and it really does stand out. It's quite good. I'm going to be listening to this soundtrack tomorrow. The best part about Weapons is not knowing about Weapons. The whole excitement around this film is the intriguing hook. The question it leaves you asking are ones to talk about later. The underlying themes are ones I'm still trying to grasp. The symbolism in this film is deeper than its surface level horror, and I can't wait to watch it a second time with a new direction in my eyes. I am now extremely excited to see what Cregger does with the Resident Evil franchise moving forward. With that franchise being his next feature, I really truly hope he can finally do that series some justice. One of my all-time favorite game series, and we've had movies that look the part but just aren't the part, and I can't wait to see. I have very high hopes for that. Well done to Zach, well done to New Line Cinema, Subconscious, Vertigo Entertainment, BoulderLight Pictures for picking this one up to produce, and Warner Brothers for releasing it, because we need to keep bringing these little original masterpieces out and supporting the smaller artists. 2025 has been a great year of cinema so far, and I can't wait to see what happens next.